Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of Kong Skull Island. I've established before, I love me some big monster movies. I grew up watching all of the old, cheesy Godzilla films. I've seen Godzilla vs. King Kong. I've seen all the different reiterations of King Kong. So I was pretty freaking pumped when I heard about Kong Skull Island, this new monster universe from Legendary. Plus, these trailers for Kong Skull Island have been expertly edited and pretty freaking awesome. So going in, I was really excited. I was really happy to see it in IMAX 3D. And I have to say, it's a pretty awesome time. First of all, I just want to highlight the fact that the special effects and Kong himself are definitely the star here. Unlike the last Godzilla movie directed by Gareth Edwards, we get a lot of King Kong. He is in this movie constantly almost, and I thought that was great. And what is so great about that? He looks fantastic. I thought the CGI work on King Kong was really fantastic. And really the CGI work on all of the beasts, on all of the landscapes, on everything in this movie was really, really well done. You can see all $190 million of that production budget on screen. Plus, the cinematography and the shot selections were fantastic. They used so many cool, unique shots like the one we see in that trailer from the viewpoint of that helicopter going down and seeing Kong grabbing it. It was so awesome, and I loved when they utilized those innovative, new, kind of cool looking shot selections. We've established that Kong is definitely the star. He deserves that marquee there. What about the rest of the cast? I have to say, Tom Hiddleston was distractingly attractive in this movie. He just looked so good the entire movie that it kept kind of taking me out of it because you're just oh my gosh. And they definitely sexualized him. They put him in this super skin tight shirt and just got the shots of his bulging muscles. Tom Hiddleston was definitely the eye candy in Kong Skull Island. Not that I'm complaining, but I have to say, he didn't offer much else outside of just being something pretty to look at. Brie Larson was fine. She was good. She didn't really detract. I thought she actually brought most of the heart into the film, so that was nice. John C. Reilly was a hoot. I thought he was hilarious. I thought he was going to be a little bit too much, a little bit of overkill when we first were introduced to that character, but kind of toned it down, and he definitely had the funniest lines of the whole film. John Goodman was meh. This is definitely a step down from his work last year in 10 Cloverfield Lane. He was good. John Goodman always can be counted on to deliver a solid performance, but it was really nothing special. Samuel L. Jackson was delivering Samuel L. Jackson to the max. He was villainous, he was arrogant, he was in your face, super badass Sam L. Jackson, and it worked here. I thought it was great. The rest of the cast were fine. I just wanted to point out one thing with Toby Kebbell. I thought his acting was good, and I really like seeing him in these front-of-camera roles, and I want him to continue getting work. However, oh my gosh, that southern accent was terrible. It was so bad. I don't know why they didn't just tell him, scrap that please, just do a regular American accent or something. That's horrible. But it was just really distracting because it was so poor. I also love just getting a new flip on the same old Kong story we've seen a few times now. One, I loved these animals we were introduced to. Again, it's not just the same old T-Rex that we've seen in the past. We get a Triceratops skull, but it's not dinosaurs like we've seen in previous Kong incarnations. This time we have these beautiful, wonderful buffaloes that were kind of my favorite. I loved them. We had pterodactyl little things, we had huge spiders, and then of course we had the skull crawlers, which looked really cool. I thought they had a pretty awesome design. Nothing real innovative. They only have 2 legs though, which was kind of weird, but the skull head thing we've seen before, but I think they just utilized it so well. And the action scenes, I mean, come on. They were awesome. Much like Godzilla, the final fight with King Kong versus the big bad skull crawler, awesome. So much fun, so cool to just watch King Kong unleashing throughout the film, but particularly in that final action sequence. Also, I loved the message of like, well, you went out here into the wild, what did you expect? You started messing with these people's habitats or these things' homes. What did you think you were going to get? I loved that kind of environmental message that was omnipresent throughout. I also love that they did kind of keep the glimmers of love story in here. There was a connection definitely between Brie Larson and Kong, and I thought that was great. It wasn't in your face, it wasn't overt or anything, but I thought the subtle nods were a nice touch. So what are the negatives here with King Kong? One, I think that the opening to the film was really bad. It was really cheesy to start the movie, and then it just kind of went nowhere. They kind of leave it open-ended, so you're guessing a little bit in the film. And I know it's used to establish a character's backstory, but it just didn't fit for me with the rest of the film and kind of seemed cheesy. And really, the whole assembling of the team, just so generic. We've been there, we've done that. It all just didn't really work that well for me. And the script and dialogue itself didn't really work that well for me. There were a lot of jokes from a lot of characters that never landed. The dialogue itself was very meh. And I just think the script in general was kind of the weak point. The direction, cinematography, special effects were all so good that it's unfortunate the script kind of let them down. I also wish they had made Kong just a little bit more expressive. He was mean and mad the majority of the time here. I like that they kind of made him limp and you could see like the tiredness from these fights. But in his face, we get a few close-ups with him. But honestly, I think Peter Jackson's King Kong was much more expressive. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think this one uses the mocap technology like that one did, and that's probably a big reason. But I feel like you connected so much more spiritually with even the old renditions of King Kong when he's just, it's more of a love story, so it's understandable. But the technology is so advanced right now that I think you could have really brought life into King Kong's face and brought us into an emotional state with him. And I think it was a missed opportunity. So overall, I definitely think Kong Skull Island is a spectacle worth seeing, not only on the big screen, I think it is definitely worth seeing in IMAX. But on top of that, they redid the whole IMAX countdown and everything to reflect Kong Skull Island, and it was just so cool. I've never really seen IMAX changing up their countdowns, so it was really cool to kind of get invested and get into the atmosphere right from the get-go. So my recommendation, it's a fun time. Is it a fantastic film? No. But is it a really serviceable, fun, big blockbuster? Definitely. So I give it a full price ticket. Also, definitely stay till the full end of the credits. They start setting things up. They expand this universe. It's worth the wait, so wait it out and watch the post-credit scene. So, that has been my review of Kong Skull Island. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below, and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on our latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see Kong Skull Island? Have you seen it? If so, what did you think? And which is your favorite King Kong film? Let me know either in the comment section down below or hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!